welcome to the Neville Richards Premier League.
What's wrong, Hazy?
Oh, Matt, I'm sitting here. It's been a long time since I've seen this in front.
Hazy, weren't the Pirates fantastic on Saturday?
They were magnificent.
They were. They took the Goblins down. I don't know what to do for the grand final. I've got my heart's with the Hookers, but my head's with the Pirates. They've been fantastic.
Where's your right hand?
Yeah, well, it's actually my sword's gone a bit droopy like the Peakers, so that's useless now. But anyway, the Pirates were great on Saturday. It was a fantastic day.
Welcome to the Premier League video. This is our second last video, would you believe? I can't believe when we sat down to figure this out 7 or 8 months ago, we picked a September 17 date. It seemed a mile away.
It did.
And here we are this weekend, and it's all about the Pirates and the Hookers.
It is. And who would have thought, like, this video has just gone viral. We've actually probably got, I'd imagine, maybe 15 million viewers and subscribers, I would have thought.
It's Bieber-esque.
Yeah, I know. It's been great. And the Pirates, they were fantastic Saturday. They made the Goblins walk the plank on the starboard side. They were great.
No Irish yet?
No, that might come later on.
Really? Okay. So let's go through it. The Pirates the Goblins, a one-off showdown. Who was going to advance to play the Hookers? The Pirates just did a number on it.
Just changed eyes, but we'll go back the other way again. There they did. The Pirates, it was 171 to 157. Pirates had 10 players. The Goblins had 10 players while the Pirates had only the 9. For the Pirates, we had Darren Heaton, slid in with a little 30 points, Mickey McNeil 33, David Newman had 35, backed up his 41 from the previous week, Yvette Pollock 35, and Peter Solahub was the hero, he had 38. While for the Goblins, Toby Prime 28, Rick Edmondson got into the scorers for a change, he had 29, David Milne had 30, he was a scorer. Dale Pollock 34 and Jed Edmondson led the Goblins with 36.
A good effort by Jen, or both Edmondsons and the Milnes. All the people you've potted, but too little too late.
It was. The Pirates reversed the last 2 results against the Goblins there. Pirates, second highest score for the season again. It's going to be interesting what they do in the grand final there, but they were led impressively by Mr. Solahub with his 38. He actually had 22 points on his first 9 holes, Hazy.
Wow. And
then Yvette Pollock, same thing. She actually had 21 on her first 9 to finish with 35. So, and then you had Dave Newman and Mickey McNeil played in the afternoon, and their 33 was sort of enough to get them over the line.
Never really in at the Goblins. They were sort of the quiet team, I suppose, all year. There was a bit of hoo-ha about the Hookers early, and then obviously the Peakers before they flopped.
Yes.
It was always the Goblins just doing the quiet thing, but they
were a high-scoring team early on in the season, and we'll get to that in our grand final preview. But yeah, the Goblins, they had early players out in Jen Edmondson and Dale Pollock who got them off to a good start. But even with the conditions, the afternoon probably had it the worst. And in this matchup, the Goblins, 7 of their players played the morning, while the Pirates only had 2. So the Pirates actually were in the tougher conditions on the day. And those early morning players who'd been, I suppose, they're consistent and the linchpins of the teams in Hoppy, Gary Haywood, Robbie Moorcroft and DeFazio, they just couldn't get a score on the board there and couldn't even get over the 30. So this was actually the Goblins' 5th lowest score for the season.
Disappointing time to bring that out.
Yeah, and it sort of followed the pattern for them late in the season. But yes, I think the pressure might have got a little bit too much for the Goblins there. Mind games were starting early.
They weren't.
Yes, I did have a bit of a chat to Dale Pollock in the morning. Did accuse his wife of food poisoning. He had a sore stomach all week. And so I'm not sure what a vet put into his food during the week, but yeah, he felt a little bit under the weather there. But the excitement was palpable with the Pirates after the game. I had phone calls coming in everywhere, and then the disappointment from the Goblins was noticeable. There was one text message from one Goblin, which was expletive ridden.
Any initials?
J.E. But like the Peakers, it was a season of what ifs and buts for the Goblins.
Well, where do you think they actually went wrong?
I just think they thought it was just going to be a walk in the park for them. 2 wins in a row. They just didn't handle the pressure.
It's interesting. Yvette Pollock was pretty fired up. Saw her in the pro shop earlier in the week. She wasn't going to take any prisoners, was she? She
was great. She's found form, and then we'll get to that in the grand final preview. Played in the comp yesterday on Sunday, 41 points. Woo. So she's just priming, getting ready to go for the grand final.
Magnificent. Well, speaking of the grand final, it is a very special edition of the Never Richards Premier League video here. We've got some special guests coming up after our little mid-video break. Mid-vid?
Yes.
Mid-vid, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what we would call it, Hazy. I'm not much of a wordsmith on that.
Well, let's go.
A little intermission, is it?
A little intermission, yeah. We'll have two very special guests, very shy and reserved types they are, after the break. But first, before we do that, a bit of a rundown on the festivities surrounding the grand final night, presentation, the Drayton medal count, everything that's going along with it on Saturday night. We've had a couple of alterations, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, Hazy, with obviously the footy coming on, or the preliminary final there of Collingwood and Sydney on Saturday night. With the way the timing of the game should finish around 7:15. So we're going to look at having our official function and festivities commencing from 7:15. So there'll be no vote count commencing before that. So for any members who want to come down early and enjoy the club's facilities, we'll have the footy on as well. So you can come and watch that, and then as soon as we get footies over, we'll then get straight into it.
We had planned to, and we still will, have a few trackside races. You've seen that sort of, I guess, the video racing format in the TAB.
Yeah, with a punter like myself, Hazy, the little cartoon horses running around the screen there.
Yeah, so we've arranged a handful of races specific to our little crew, the Premier League crew here at Portarlington. They'll be run nationally. It'll be a lot of fun. Some names you'll recall, obviously, your own team names, etc. That will still be on. It'll start around about 7 if things go as planned, as I think they will at the moment. We'll just have them running, come into the TAB. As Matt says, you can come into the back room. We'll have the footy on. Anytime you like, straight after your round, do whatever you need to do. Festivities, as soon as the footy goes. The trackside will still be running. Probably won't be a feature as much as it would have been without the footy, but nonetheless, we'll be good to go as soon as the footy's good.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night, Hazy. We've got over 90 now that have registered for the night. We still are waiting confirmation of around 5 or 6 who are going to get back to me this week. So we're hoping that we can have final numbers probably put away by about maybe Thursday would be fantastic. So if you are coming, or if you're having trouble registering, come and see us in the pro shop so we can get that set away. So just for catering purposes, we want to try and have final numbers done by no later than Thursday, ideally.
Some bells and whistles, some interesting fashion coming up. There's going to be all sorts of surprises through the night. I can't wait. But in the meantime, there's a grand final to be won. And on the other side of this short little break, we'll have 2 special guests to dissect it with the great man.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic, Mark. It's going to be good to have another couple of players in our video.
Welcome back. As promised, a couple of very special guests, some very heavy hitters. Not often that Matt and I move to the side, but we've had to for the Treasurer and the President. Welcome, Peter Solhub, John Bowman.
Thank you, kid.
Very elite, isn't it? Nice of you to dress up for the occasion there, Pete, for the grand final edition.
I've got the team shirt on, and Mr. Prez has put the jacket on, and then
And a bit of orange in the
what's
shirt.
What's that look like? He's not
Last
doesn't want to play golf.
time you see orange, me wearing orange in this club.
No, looking forward to it.
I sort of thought you might sort of Eminem up or something on Saturday for the
No
final.
chance.
No chance at all.
Presidents can't do that. It's not a big
Headband?
No.
Wow. You're not going to be sticking to mud, are you?
Just carry on.
Well, Matty, it's boiled down to this. We've got one of the best teams all year versus the hottest team in the Premier League.
It is, Hazy, and it's actually, I shouldn't say ironic, but a bit of a stat that's probably gone under the radar on this one is that during the regular season, the Hookers won both times. And you know what the scores were?
I don't know.
In round 2 when they played, the Hookers won 161 to 159. And then in round 9, the score was 161 to 159.
Wow.
Identical, both games. How's that for numerology? For those that watch Foxtel on the Bounce, this could even get on their segment. You never know, we might go national here. But in round 2, the Hookers had Woody and Sweeney on 33, and Jilly Barker and Ian Frano on 32, while Darren Heaton had 39 and Gaz Thompson 33s. But the Pirates still they lost that one with Darren Heaton having 39. Round 9, we saw Kenny Hughes on 36, Jill Barker 34, while the Pirates had Johnny Crossett and Dave Newman 33. Interestingly, in this contest, all scores over 30 were counted in both teams. So very tight tussle in round 9.
Do you expect another tight tussle, gentlemen?
Oh, I think it's going to be very close. I'm tipping 2 points again. Yeah, obviously in our favour.
You've hit form lately, like some big team scores.
We've been a bit underrated all year. We haven't fielded a full team all season. Early in the year, we were lucky to get 6 or 7 players on the field, and we had 9 on Saturday, and this week we're going to have 10. So, we're quietly confident we're moving in the right direction.
John, you don't seem to be saying much. You've already gone into your zone.
No, I think that when you look at the 14 weeks of the best 5 scores from each of the teams, they're leading overall on the average by 5.9 points. That tells you something. So us winning 161, that's a very low score. So I really think they're in. I mean, when you look at their team, look at what they're like, how good they are. I don't think they can lose at these Pirates.
Oh, the reverse psychology, you like it.
Good. Well, the other thing you've got to look at is you look at the average age of both teams. Now, the average age of ours is 70, theirs is 57. Now, we should really be in a senior Premier League. Now, imagine how these blokes would feel next Saturday. 57 average their age against us, old-timers. Imagine if they lost, they couldn't hold their head up, could they?
That's pretty harsh.
That's
pretty
pretty. But it's just a fact.
But if you look at it the other way, Johnny, this is probably the last chance any of your team's going to win anything of significance. Like you got Brian King in your team who's 80, he's probably going to fall off the perch soon. But no, seriously, Kingy. But you are right, Johnny, with your ages there. It is very interesting when you've got that. You've got 7 players over the age of 70
That's right.
and 1 over 80.
Yep.
While the Pirates there, they've only got 1 over 70. So, the youth and virilness of the Pirates coming to the end of a long season, maybe that might hold
And
them
I
in
think
good
that's
stead.
it. We're tired. We've done the hard work. But we're just the quiet achievers. I think just being there. Just not much ego in our team. We don't have captains and having to worry about who's the captain. We're just play together. And that problem they've got, they're all fighting to be captain, and yet they've got the best bloke in their team, Justin McGrath. He's also the captain of our Division 1 pennant team. Yet here's other people fighting over being captain. Bit of disunity in there. They've got to pull that in, I think, this week.
No, strongly disagree there, John. That was all tactics. We tried to spread the captaincy around, and it's actually led the team into a very harmonious position. We're all sort of supporting each other, and look, it was great on Saturday. Each team member, we're texting each other how we're going, and even supporters of other teams are sort of saying, how you going, keep it going, and I thought it was really good.
Well, some said you were the Collingwood of the Premier League. A lot of those were hoping to get done.
No. But you were talking about the age here. Look, weather's going to be a big part of this game on Saturday. Kenny Hughes, if it's a bit wet, I've got a feeling he may not even turn up.
Yeah, might pull out. He's known for that, gets a bit tired.
He'll be there.
He'll be there, will he?
Can I just ask a quick question? How long is it since you've been called virile?
Gee, I don't know. Why?
Well, that was the implication of the previous conversations.
I'm 68 now, I'm 2 years short of the 70, so I'm getting close to that part of it.
But anyway, we'll get straight back into it. We've got this contest here, very evenly matched. So during the regular season there, and we talk about high scoring, is that the Hookers, 8 times during the season, they had scores over 36 points there. 7 players were able to contribute there. Lynn Kirby had 37 twice. That was the highest score for the Hookers during the year individually. Pirates, over 36, 11 times, but was only done by 4 players. Solo here was 3 times that. But then in the finals, the Hookers have had 1 over 36 and the Pirates have had 3. So that'll be interesting there. So we're going to have a bit of a quick look at both teams here, and feel free to agree with me through these. But the Hookers...
Can we disagree?
Yeah, maybe, but it's all truth. But the Hookers' solid contributors been very evenly spread. That's why they've been so consistent. Someone's form drops away, someone then steps in. Some could say that they don't have a champion player, but they may be a champion team. Maybe Saturday we'll find out on this, but we do need to highlight 3 players in each team which could be pivotal to these clashes here. For the Hookers, we're going to start off with Ian Party. He just can't seem to get it done on Saturdays. Performs on a Thursday on the blue tees. Maybe this is the age and the distance thing. At that, maybe the black tees are too hard. Being a big, strong Kiwi man, I thought he would have shown more heart, but he's showing the heart of a pea. Thursday, he had 37 points. Saturday, 19. Just gone. Even though he wasn't in the finals, but only 19. We then work into Brian King. You might as well repeat above. Showing glimpses of form like he used to show as he used to strut his stuff around the pub in the township of Kai. That's Kai Abram for everyone else there. But he used to strut around like he owned the place. Now, this could be his crowning moment. He's over 80. If his backswing gets any shorter, he's probably going to push the ball off the tee. So this might be his last chance. Thursday, 27 points. Saturday, only 24. Same thing, blue tees. Last one, Ian Woodhouse. Same as above, again. But Woody has been a high scorer for his team through the year. And I reckon at some point he might even leave the Drayton medal early because he got off to a hot start there. But he's just so bloody inconsistent. If he spent more time on his golf game and less time on his iPad, yes, Woody, we know about your iPad. I think we all know what that means. Then maybe you can lift for your team on this weekend. Now, if we go into the Pirates, Johnny Crossett. So, Johnny, you haven't lived up to your potential. Maybe you've been overawed by your playing partners, Buffhead, Dodsey, and the Dodds cousins there, but they're in the Peakers and the Warriors. Maybe they've overawed you. Your team has got you into the grand final. You've had the last 2 weeks away with your lovely wife, holidaying, but now it's about your turn to return the favour to your team. Your score didn't count last time you played, so you need to lift. We go to Johnny Powell. This is your time, John. Your appearance for the team has been spasmodic due to some medical reasons, but that's no excuse. Spasmodic has been a reflection of your performance. If you can put in an effort like you do when you train your dog at home, hopefully you can get the Pirates over the line.
Still not trained.
And our last one, Joy Francis. Similar to John, you missed half the season when you were travelling around the countryside and enjoying the Australian culture, while your Pirate teammates worked their asses off for you to get you into the grand final. Well, payback time's now. Elimination final, you had 19 points. Yes, Hazy, that was for 18 holes. 19 she had. Disgraceful. Then in the prelim, you had a massive improvement of 26. We're still only 5 points away from the score being counted. Maybe you should spend more time on the practice fairway this week than having a red wine in your hand. There's 3 players in each team that need to lift.
What do you think about that when you hear that about your
Look,
teammates?
I'm a little bit more sympathetic. We had circumstances, our players couldn't be there, and we got through. But look, each of those players have actually had their day in the sun and helped us win a game during the year. So I'm expecting good things from them.
Well, with ours, I mean, we pointed out the age, and they need rest. And I think.
So you're saying they shouldn't play golf this week?
No,
or
no,
they need to play more?
No, they've got a plan. We've got a plan, but they'll be fine. And I think they'll rise. It is, as I said to you, like they're quite achievers. You just wait and see what happens to these old blokes on Saturday. You'll be surprised.
Is there any sort of head-to-head rivalry between you two?
No.
No. He owes me money, I owe him money, so that's all square.
If he follows Collingwood, it wouldn't have anything to do with him.
I think you've missed a key point in this. You know, the hookers really rely on their lady players. You know, Jill and Lynn have really held the team up, and they're the younger ones of the team. So I'm just hoping that they don't have a big round. And John's due for a big round, but I'm hoping it's not this Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be fine. But we're all about the team. It's just a total team effort. That's it. No special individuals. Just a real good
team effort. And that's where these statistics come in great. Like, we look how evenly matched they are. Although the Hookers finished 3.5 games ahead of the Pirates on the ladder, there was only 0.18% between the two teams. The Hookers, during the regular season, had one score over 70. The Pirates had none, but they've had 2 in the finals. Average score for the Hookers for the year, 159, Pirates 160. Then we go into the last 3 rounds that they've played. The Hookers have averaged 161, while the Pirates is 169. So recent form is definitely with the Pirates. The Golf Premier League predictor has the Pirates being victorious on Saturday, 167 to 161, and this predictor's 3 for 3, just like you. Are you writing the predictor?
I can't say too much.
No?
And that's what I said to you earlier. We're 5 to 6 points down at the start, and that's the thing we've got to make up this Saturday.
Yes.
Are you crying poor, or is it just the way it is?
Oh no, I just think you look at it like being a realist. I mean, look at the.
I suppose he follows
age
Carlton, so he's got to be on the down low. He can't have expectations too high.
Exactly. Yeah. If you set the high bar low enough, you'll achieve. Yes.
All right, so
it is September, so we can't expect.
Yeah, well, he's not used to playing in September, is he? So we're going to go. I'm now known as the kiss of death. So I am shocking. So, but anyway, we happy to go with this, Hazy? Kiss of death. Now I'm going to start it off.
Go for it.
All right, I'm going to go the Pirates. Recent form is strong form. Hookers have been the consistent all year, but you've got to be peaking at the right time, and maybe the Pirates, they're gelling together as a team. They've had their 2 high scores in the last 2 weeks. You can never underestimate the determination of this man. He's been a GPL stalwart, he's loved the competition, and he's really embraced it. He talks it up all the time, and it could be fitting that he leads his team over the line. Yvette Pollock has found fine form on Saturday. Only issue is she had 41 on Sunday in the comp yesterday. Lost 2 shots off her handicap, so if she can go there. Saturday, where the Pirates had 171, if the Hookers had played Saturday, they would have only scored 153. Maybe enjoyed the week off too much. The Hookers will need consistency of Sweeney, Barker, Barrel and Hughes, but the dark horse was mentioned before, Lynn Kirby. He's been in good form. Actually hasn't played a game against the Pirates during the season, missed both of them. Only issue we have with Lynn is she lost control of her buggy last week and has pulled her hamstring. Paul has been feverishly massaging that hamstring and gluteal area. Gluteal area.
Not what she told me.
Did you right there, Mark?
Oh, the words of this podcast are just extraordinary.
It was rumoured that he was seen in Woolworths getting some massage oil because he'd used the other stuff, but what he got was for other activities.
Just when I thought we couldn't hit another low, we've just gone there. All right, mate, I'm going to take over from you for 2 seconds while you have a soothing ale. Look, while you compose yourself, buddy, I'm going to give my predictions. I will go the opposite way as I have for most of the springtime here. I'm going to say, I'm sorry because I've ridden the Pirates pretty hard. You were dead and buried 6 weeks ago. You've risen like a phoenix, but these Hookers have just been dead constant the whole way through. So I'm going to go for the Hookers, and I'm going to say Jill Barker is going to be the MVP of the grand final.
Really?
I think she's itching to break out with a massive score, and I think she can carry the old boys over the line.
Yes. And I think you're right there, Hazy. Like with the Pirates, if they're to win, they need the 3 earlier mentioned players to lift. But then also, it's been touched on before, Justin McGrath. He's been very relaxed the last few weeks, but now's the right time to lead, Juzzy. Take control, stamp your authority. You're the lowest handicapper in the contest by quite a long way. And now it's time for you to show that you are the strong man that you are and not the lowly silver fox that you're becoming.
Any more from the Kirby sort of...
The Kirby one? No. He got the oil, but it was just sort of the wrong product. But anyway, I'm sure that he took it back and got a refund and got the correct massage oil that he was needed.
Can you shed any light on this from the team room, John?
No, look, we haven't had a medical report yet. We're waiting.
Well, she didn't play Saturday because of that, because she's saving herself for Saturday.
We'll get an update today.
Yeah.
Well, I can concur. Lynn rang me actually on Saturday night and can concur with your story.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that was the rumour that I was seen.
But I do think
was she gluteally challenged?
She was incapacitated.
John, sorry to
No, I was just going to say that you're saying how well that the Pirates have been in the last few weeks. I think they peaked a bit early.
Well, that's going to be the big
thing. They could come crashing down, but
the big question Saturday.
I think the age and the youth, I think they'll be over the line. Yeah. Let's talk them up. They're very good. They've been talking themselves up that well. We might as well help them out.
And where's the armband going to sit on Saturday?
I'll wear the captain's
Justin
badge.
McGrath.
No, we're no change to the formats. Just instruction to the players. Just go out and have some fun. Enjoy the day.
Will everyone be in pink?
No. Normal attire.
Anyone in orange?
I've got no idea because we don't really have anybody dictating to the team what's happening. We're just here to enjoy our golf.
And you guys are both going to be coming in Saturday night?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Have a frothy or two together?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, hopefully Friday night Collingwood have been done, so I'll certainly have a
No,
chat
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Oh,
John.
Saturday, damn.
Yeah, so it'll be
Oh,
straight after the night.
I was hoping the weekend was going to be good with
Yeah.
the Collingwood loss on Friday night.
No, that's all right. Just keep a lid on them. Keep a lid on them.
Well, you can see there's going to be a lot of toing and froing through the week, a lot of disagreements. It's going to be pretty heated, I reckon, come Saturday morning, Matty. It's
Going to be
very
interesting.
intense time.
And the beauty of this competition is that you can play it any time you like. So all of a sudden we might have some early players from both teams play, which can set up their competition for the day. So if they can get out of the blocks early and put the pressure on, because we do see those afternoon golfers coming in and checking the scores of their morning teammates. So if all of a sudden they see someone out early with a little 41 or 38 points, that'll really give them the confidence to go forward.
Just an interesting stat on that, Matt. All the Hood Road hookers, all afternoon players.
Yes.
Looking at we'll probably only have 2 morning players.
Yeah, correct. So so it'll be afternoon. So if you do see any of the hookers or the Pirates out there, give them a cheer on Saturday, and it should be a cracking contest.
And let me just say how fantastic this has been. What you and Hazy have been put together. It's probably one of the best events in the 15 years that I've been here. Just what it's done with people being enthused with it, and as many other people now realise how good it is. They're all saying, like 4 of them the other day said to me, we're going in it next time.
Oh, that's
So
good.
well done to you guys.
Yeah,
It's a
thank
lot
you.
of fun, and we're looking forward to Saturday night. If those that haven't put in tickets so far, get onto it. It's going to be a hell of a night.
Yes, if you do come Saturday night, you'll probably get to witness what you've seen today.
And to you, John, good luck for your team.
Thank you, Peter.
May the best team win.
Yes, not a problem.
I've never seen such civility
Yes.
in this
It's
room.
all right. I'll just get him outside.
Well, that's it. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, John. Thanks, Matty. Peter.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Great grand final preview there, especially from you. That's some of your finest.
Go Lynn Kirby.
We'll be back and we'll have a premiere when we come to you for our last show next week.